fundamental requirements around the construction, ratings, and testing process to ensure you're getting a solution that will operate safely and reliably in your application and create uniformity across manufacturers to help maintenance and field personnel to understand and operate equipment. Now that we've covered standards, let's discuss the three primary types of medium voltage switchgear. Let's talk about meta-enclosed switchgear, which is dictated by IEEE C37.20.3. For visual means of disconnect. Maybe this is so wrong. Okay, so look at this. Power plants. Oh, there is actually a relationship. Generators, transformers. Receive power as which falls. Okay, do I? Oh, I can't pause it, right? But I can just. I can do like 51 minutes or something. 51 is around 5 is 8, so should be 56. Okay, this 13 for that one is 35. No, not the top part, sorry. And I cannot do much. Great. Whatever me. Sorry about it. Oh, I'm sorry, I was distracted again. I was studying astrology for so long, it's gonna be like a lot harder. What am I doing it? Oh, I'm saying, like, what? Okay. Whatever. I was trying to ask about, okay. It seems the video said something about from the close and the switchgears. From close. And the switchgears. What was that, right? No, we're just dictated by... I didn't even know this was possible, right? Research or more image. I think I work with... We can do both, right? I think we can do both. I mean, the astrology with the Lieutenant Peanuts channel. Like, I can handle both the world image and the... What is it? Research and then do like a right view discernment and control on actions and intentions, things like the factors or spherical search activities. Into something. Like, why is USA call it IEEE and Europe and other countries call it IEC? Okay, one. Let me try this. Should I try to speed up the video? Oh, maybe not. Or maybe this one though. What is the corresponding special name in Belgium? IEC, right? IEEE. 226. How much is the time? 2 seconds. I hate this. These nationally in line with accountability. In addition to these standards, are what is referenced for medium voltage switchgear. This type of equipment is typically used for visual means of disconnect, and in most cases is a primary protection for a power transformer. This standard is less stringent than other medium voltage designs, which allows for configurations to meet any need, including front access or constricted footprint applications. Inside, the structure is open. Barriers and compartmentalization are not required, as they would be in other designs, and there's no requirement for isolation for different voltages within the structure. Switching and protected devices are typically fixed-mounted, and bare bus is the standard, with insulation in place. What is the... Why is bare bus so valuable? Interesting. I can make this video maybe? Why is bare bus so valuable? Okay, write it down. Let's write it down. This is always so difficult. I can't even do something like this. Why is bare bus so valuable? Seriously. Oh yeah, there's something like this now. Okay, good. Why is bare valuable? What rare elements can bare bus potentially deconstruct? Oh my god, I forgot what was the... And re-extracted. Re-extracted. Decompose. Decompose. That's so long, man. What's bare bus? What is bare bus? What can it make? Wait, what am I doing? I'm sorry, I got distracted again. Okay. Many options are available. Switching devices are typical. Knife blade switches that can act as a visible means of disconnect. They are limited in the number of operations or fault protection without adding a fuse or circuit breaker. There are two types of overcurrent and fault protection available in metal enclosed products. Power fuses that can be current limiting or non-current limiting, or circuit breakers with either trip unit limiting or non-current limiting, or power fuses that can be current limiting or non-current limiting, or circuit breakers with either a trip unit like our VCPT breaker or with a protective relay typical of most medium voltage gear. There are pros and cons to consider when choosing between using a power fuse or circuit breaker in your metal enclosed equipment. Let's review some of the items you need to consider. With power fuses, you will have lower initial costs and they are maintenance free by design. You will also have a quicker response time and higher interrupting ratings as a standard, which allows for easy coordination and higher fault protection of downstream equipment. However, power fuses only provide single-phase protection, so if a fault occurs, it can lead to single-phase events. And motors that see single-phasing can overheat and may be damaged over time. Also, when events occur, fuses are designed to blow, which means they must be replaced, leading to potential costs.
Is there a common... Okay. This is so long. Wait. I was asking a question. Is there a common problem that is not solvable between fuses and circuit breakers? This is my question, right? Then we can now invent a third item that can solve both of these things. Or like maybe like integrate both of them together and then integrate the third invention and then you integrate them into a network so that they can now cover each other's weaknesses. That's my theory. Obviously, like, it could be like impractical. I just wanted to suggest that proposal. That's what, yeah. I need a complete retransformation. Oh god. Institute of Electrical Engineers. Okay, give me that. Like both my parents come from chemical engineering, so I might have a little bit of background in like the mindset, can like learn to pick up quicker compared to others. But like I said, my main thing is always about resilience and saving bankrupt companies, or like, whatever this is. Not really much. Is there a common unsolvable problem between fuses and circuit breaks? And circuit breaks in operating for medium voltage switchgears. Here is my proposal. If and only if both your main derivative tools have a common flaw, now there is an opportunity to invent a third item to cover both the common flaw between both these two tools. Resilience stability, skill sharpener? Yes, skill sharpener. Resilience recovery, skill sharpener. Yeah, okay, we'll wait for the, I want to finish and not end the video. Jesus. Flash danger. Okay, I need to write this down. Common faults between fuses and circuit breakers. Isn't that one right? I think it was okay, right? Should be fine. Simple compound. Already? Oh man. Oh yeah, that's pretty fair, right? Especially in the physical realm, it's always like this. Like you choose one or the other. It's not like Jana's or meditation or focusing on strengths that are based off actions and intentions or integrity or inward emotional management and diligence or EQ. Or those four, like there's no trade-off between those four, whereas the other like lower four, like these kinds of things like physical realm, especially in touch with more on the physical realm stuff, yeah, it is more of a trade-off thing. In meditation there's no trade-off, but in like physicality stuff, there is like a lot of choosing a multiple choice question where you can only choose one answer. Wait, I can't do this. Can I do this? Okay. Okay, so there's the end of today's video.